Guys, how are we all doing? Quickly before we jump in, I've just spotted that there's some changes been made to Glaz, the Rainbow Six Siege character. From the looks of things, his scope now highlights enemies. I have to say is a little bit OP. So selected to represent his country, opposite Timur Glazkov, basically course of over 19 countries, blah 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 blah. The biggest change to Glaz's flip sight is the addition of thermal visual feedback when ADSing through the scope. This will make defenders really pop out when they come into view. It should have been noted that this will not work through walls. The visual feedback will only appear when your opponent comes in view. However, the scope will outline your opponents even through smoke grenades. That's a bit OP. But anyway, Horizon Zero Dawn. Let's carry on. So apparently we've got some housekeeping to do before we actually get into the final mission. It's a bit of a pain in the arse. Completing the other main mission. Helping find Ursa. And I might quickly go try and kill some Watchers. We get some, get a Watcher hearts, then I can get the Nora Heavy. And now that I have the perk which increases their drop chance, I'm gonna use it as much as possible. Yeah, I did save it up here, that's alright then.
Even the well-intentioned cards who talk to us like we're children. It's insulting.
Right. Give me your supplies. So. What I'm wearing now. I want that. Yeah, that Watcher site's miles away. Well, let's go there. Right, map. Fast travel. To there. Oh. Yeah, how is everyone? It was a very unconventional way for me to start the stream. I literally saw that 2 seconds before the drop in the music. I was like... Luckily it's only when using this flip sight, which does zoom in quite a bit. Still don't have enough wire to make any more of them.
Low and quiet does it.
The Watcher site's just over here. Ah, you can't see me. Awesome. Hi. Ah, you can't see me. Mwahaha.
Sandstorm scrapes like stones.
Don't come any closer! Help! Help!
Cool. You said help. Kinda killed you. My bad. Go!
These are helpful. Bitter, though.
Hello, watchers.
Others haven't noticed.
Whoops. Nope. Think you might have it. Please. Yeah. Right, now let's go back. All the way to here. Yeah, I wonder where the hell Ursa is. I mean, from what we know, the killing and the ambush was staged. The body which was found was not hers, so she's alive somewhere. Some form of technology in use which requires a tripod. Boing. Boing. Hi. Yep. We just become best friends. Yep. Sell them. Sell all of them. Sell you, and you. And you. Get rid of these lenses as well, because I don't think I have any use really for lenses anymore. Crafting, modify that. Better resist freeze. and shock. Right, off we go. Cool. I want to get hardpoint arrows back out.
I'll tuck that away.
More Heelys. Whoop. Hi. Bye. There's the campfire. Cool. Do a quick save there. And carry on moving. This is a Stormbird hunting area. No, don't jump into the river. Over. Well, hi Stormbird. Could be fun. See what's happened up here at Devile's camp. Well, there's corruptors everywhere, or corruption.
Machines. Looks like they've been chained up.
Well
Dervahl's
done.
a tinker. He probably experiments on them or strips them for parts.
Maybe I can use them to make some trouble. I'll go in first. Hold off until the fighting starts.
All right, we've got your back.
I'm guessing it means that I can turn them into my favour if I can. It says I can use them.
Deval's men. It's about to get ugly.
I hope so.
Oh! Maybe not.
Intruders! Unleash the machines! Shoot their chains!
Hi! Oh, come on. Shock. The hell was that? Yep. Bonk. Get 3 arrows. Send that insane against them. I wonder if knocking multiple arrows and then getting a headshot. I know it takes 2 arrows to headshot them now. So I can just knock up 2 arrows. Oh, hell yes.
Push in. Get down now.
Up.
With my
No, don't attack me. Attack them. Good birdie. Watcher. That.
keep him down.
In your head. Should have been in his head.
Don't slow down.
Still sniffing around.
Got eyes on him.
Person must be around here somewhere.
Bonk.
You see that? That's how good I am.
Yeah. Go. Critical strike. Hair coil.
Don't feel too bad. I'm just
Ooh. Yeah, you stay right there, Sawtooth. Don't like the fact that I've got barely any healing. Hey, how you doing? I'm trying to decide whether I should get this Burton snowboarding jacket for 100. Unfortunately, I don't know much about snowboarding gear, but if it's already at 50% off, not bad.
Derval says you gotta eat dirt.
Excuse me. Wait for it to come back. There we go. Hell are they? As if you can't see her.
Bad day for one of us.
Knock a third. $226 damage, which barely even touched him. I really have no healing now. Hey! Pierce arrow. Shit. The hell? Just pushed me into the wall. Come on. Bullshit. I was literally trying to roll every direction then and just couldn't get out. Right, well guess what? Get everything ripped off. Knocked down. Critical hit. Yeah, I never understood how I did it as well. Because I used to be a smoker. Expensive as hell. It's a lot more expensive now than it used to be though. Jesus, it used to be ridiculous. Critical hit. Will you stop doing that little area of effect bullshit? Come on. Naturally, Horizon Zero Dawn, the Zero Dawn part definitely has a lot to do with the story. Oh, look at him, he's limping. Too bad, you're dead. I love how he's limping, yet he can still launch himself like that. Right, I'm going to see if I can craft any potions before going back into that hallway. Crafting. Health pots.
Looks good.
Thank you. Right, Nah, the Zero Dawn part definitely has heavy story elements, which tie very well into the game and its story.
Dervahl says you gotta eat dirt.
But yeah, I agree. It should be like Jurassic Park. Cyberpunk Park. Jurassic 2020. Or something stupid like that. Or 2055. Whenever the hell Cyberpunk's meant to be started. One second, just need a drink. I don't know where the bit of Horizon came from. $2077, that's the one. Because that's the new thingy IP, isn't it?
Pick him up. One
Oh
by
god,
one.
who made The Witcher? CD Projekt Red, that's the ones. Yeah, it's their lovely new IP.
Like this?
Ursa must be in there. We have to get through.
Right, loot him. Take his focus. I'm actually quite excited about that.
They must use these to protect themselves from that awful sound.
Future earplugs. But nice, it's going to be a good game. That noise is horrible.
Hello.
Oh. Didn't realize I had to disable them first.
Ursa!
Took a few swings. Yeah, CD Projekt Red are a really good game company.
Durval tried to break me. Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me? I know I'm a useless trunk, but...
No, idiot. I got a message from Durval saying he wanted to parlay. I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. I couldn't let you get hurt.
Aww.
Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out.
He was trying to protect her brother.
Now listen. Durval's planning something big in Meridian. He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun. Your king needs you. No more playing around. You're gonna have to grow up fast.
Could
I
you
will.
sound more patronizing,
promise.
please?
You damn well better, little brother.
There it is. Oh, come on.
Ursa. No.
We
no.
find her alive,
Please.
break her out, and now she dies after seeing...
I won't let you down.
Can
I promise.
we loot her?
Erend, I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna have to check her
We've
pockets.
got to find Durval. But Meridian's a big place.
I'll look through his things. Maybe we can narrow it down.
Maybe the location's in her pockets. With other loot. No? Purple.
Just notes about crafting. And a lore tucked between the pages.
Oh, hell yeah. Inventory. Treasure boxes. Right, I need to actually go through these. Cool. Strider hearts. Another shock trap. Shards. Few little. Modification satchel is full. Well, that ain't good.
Headed to Meridian. If we find it, this machine's been
Machine
picked apart with
parts.
precision.
Sonic device emitting high-frequency sound waves capable of paralyzing humans.
Such a strange device. It's beautifully crafted. What happens when I turn it on?
Music.
I think I've got it working.
Oh, maybe not.
There. Now, say something. Both of you, Doves.
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want.
That I'm Princely
I just
Prince.
want to hear your voice.
The best prince.
And keep it for later.
I'll sing, Papa. La 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 la.
Oh, cute.
There. A song and a laugh. Even better than words. And now I can hear them whenever I want.
We're done then? Off to bed with you. Good night, Mama.
So it's just started
Good night,
raining.
Papa.
You can hear it in the background.
What are we going
That
to do?
animation she just did, the one where she puts her hand out and looks up and starts rubbing her face.
How much longer can we hide
We're
like
not
this?
in the rain.
A keepsake from his family. Dervahl's got nothing left to lose.
We're in a building, Aloy.
I think I found something that can help. Let's head back to the palace.
Go. I won't be long. But
That
I need
little
to
thing.
tend to my sister.
Curses of having a double crown. The sun shall fall. Is that its cannon?
This might even the odds.
Ace. Oh, excuse me. Are there any loot boxes or anything here? That's a rat. Another rat. Running takes too long. Let's fast travel down. But what about explorations? Don't care. Not right now, anyway. I'm still, like, trying to think of theories for this game. Even though we're so close to the end. Override Tallmax to uncover map areas and discover machine sites. Already done. All of them. Ugh. Tell you what, I'm knackered from work. I'm not used to these early morning starts for me. Not a thing what I like.
Smoke and sweat. That's how you know you've done a good day's work.
Right, to the palace.
Couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
See what the king has to say after finding out Ursa is dead. I don't think it's going to be a good conversation. Being as we said, we were going to return with her alive. And clearly we haven't. And that he wouldn't do anything unless she's back. Thanks to the Shadow Karja threat.
Always stay bright, always stay alert. That's what I say.
This damn Oseram.
I've sent a messenger to the clan
Aye.
to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
Aloy,
Aye!
I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think.
Each house?
By the edge of the mesa, near the temple. It used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Calm
Our
down.
security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment.
Okay.
When we spoke, Erend didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course.
Oh, yeah.
But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
Is that what you're really asking? No, be kind to this guy.
She wasn't worried about her pain. She was worried about her brother. And she was worried about you.
Thank you, Aloy. I suppose I needed to know I was as much on her mind as she is on mine. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
I will.
Good.
But once this threat to Meridian is dealt with, another one looms. We have to talk about the eclipse.
We will. I promise.
This is basically when I go, yeah, you know the person that you love? Well, yeah, she just died. Oh, and by the way, the eclipse, oh yeah, they're trying to nuke everything. Hi! Friendly neighborhood messenger. Craft everything I need. Hold them up. And then no weapon.
Could you spare a moment to speak?
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no? An adventurer.
Very
I
perceptive.
used to be one myself.
Did you take an arrow to the knee?
I miss the beguiling colors of the
The
wilds.
Skyrim.
Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very
God, that line was
special
awful.
kind of flower. It's made of metal, like a machine. Other blossoms
I might
grow
have.
around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them.
Trade.
Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
Oh, okay. So I guess it's trade for all of them. Why do you want the
These
metal
little
flowers?
What are they exactly?
No one knows. But some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machine started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks.
Oh, religion.
Till we meet again, my noble Nora. I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no
Aye.
friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
Oh, okay.
This is the place. You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
Yeah, you best probably had shut up. Up here.
Something's dripping from the ceiling.
More blaze.
If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
Great. Not right now.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb goes off, if that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun as the city goes up in flames. There's gotta be a way to stop it. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong.
Push.
Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force. I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Hopefully.
Probably not. Now push.
Fair explosion.
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
Yeah, don't be so naive.
Dervahl said he'd make a Avad watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. He tries for the palace. He's finished.
Sure he is.
Boot tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a
I love how
opportunity?
everyone else has gone, oh my god, there's been an explosion. And he's still, can I interest you in a nice little journey? Just doesn't give a shit.
Who'll sell me their services? No questions asked on my part.
What happened?
I haven't had a blast like that.
I have a
since the
matter of
Liberation.
grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
Yes, I've already talked to you about your matter of grace and beauty.
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa.
Are we under attack? The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts.
Oh. Down the stairs. Secret basement.
This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
Well. catch up with them, Aloy. Oh. Say it every time, but my god, the climbing mechanics in this game are good. Slip and slide.
Wish I could be there to see the sun god on his knee.
Can I swap outfits right now?
Quit,
awesome.
You chuff. Someone's got to guard the rear.
Someone guard your rear.
Someone's dead. Health potions. Get more medicinal shit. Eat me some mushrooms. Sewage mushrooms. Tasty.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you.
Okay.
I'm going to enjoy watching the Carja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong.
Yeah, we've already blown up your bomb.
It didn't? I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No!
There's a bit of
it should
smoke
be a
rising from the
firestorm,
mesa's
not some
edge.
belch from a charcoal burner.
Still wearing my earmuffs. Get up. And I'll take the supplies. This. The Sun Kings. Founder Araman. Amavad. Sadahin. Okay, there's been quite a lot.
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
Costume change? You know you just picked up a weapon and you want to kill me. Give me 1 second, I'm just going to quickly change outfits. Ah, that feels better.
Can we? I've got a sun god to kill.
Farewell.
Yep, you're dead.
This one's yours.
Heal up a little bit. And kill.
It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram Tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. Stab him.
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you. I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way.
It's always nice to know. Guess what?
Those majestic, murderous Glinthawks.
I love how you just said that as I killed one of them. You need to pick when you open your fat mouth.
The machine to do it for you.
Boom.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way. Those majestic, murderous Glinthawks.
He says, as laying on the floor almost dead.
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
Yeah, that's right. Another one.
Those majestic, murderous Glinthawks.
Will you stop saying that one line? Boom.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way.
Boom. Give me your goodies. So what's happened to these marvelous murderous Glinthawks of yours? Oh wait, they're dead.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Erend, you'll screw it up.
You like how you can hear one of them still flapping in the background.
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up. You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Unk. Knockout. Bye. Have fun. The sun shall fall. Talk to Avad first, as he has a little bit of Glinthawk here.
Please, I need a moment to gather myself. I believe Erend wants to speak to you.
Fine.
Aloy. I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down.
Exactly what she said, yes.
But she also told me to grow up. I got to admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart.
A little.
And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah,
it's understandable.
But you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
What now?
So, after all this, what's next for errand vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly.
Good.
Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
You'll fit right in then.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Dervahl?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick.
Good.
I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Oh, he's in the sun ring.
Well...
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master. All before breakfast.
Yep.
You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. Now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time.
How sweet.
Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I hate to tell you this after everything you've been through, but there's another fight brewing and I need your help. Helis and his fanatics are coming from Meridian.
No rest for the weary, huh? Well, don't worry. I'll be there for you.
Cheers, love. You know what, let's go talk to Dervahl. See what he has to say for himself.
You no need to loiter around here. Move along.
Move along. Didn't realise that the Kaja
Everyone needs a splash of
Crown's Guard were
Come,
stormtroopers.
let's talk it over.
Move along. Hi.
Come to gloat, Nora. Well, as you can see, busy. I get it. You want to rub it in? Well, it's not working.
Clearly is, because I can hear the agitation in your voice.
Ha ha! It's funny to pester the tinker in the cage.
It's not gonna get under my skin, honest. Stop talking to me. You're being mean.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
Already had a moment of my time.
We all know our army could destroy them.
Bonk.
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. I'm a guard, not the town crier.
Battle roll. One sec. So, my best mate's about to have another kid. He's already got like a little lad. And as his mum sat there, he apparently said he wanted to put a sticker on the baby. He's basically just put fragile tape over her belly. That kid. Hi.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient.
Don't speak too soon.
You saved my life. You saved Meridian.
Not yet.
And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you.
Avad, stop. There's something urgent we have to...
I know, but please, just listen for a moment. I want you to stay in Meridian.
What? Why?
You want me to be part of your
to start
vanguard?
with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You're strong, shrewd, capable.
Very pretty.
I could use someone like you at my side.
That grin. Like you used Ursa. I'm not a substitute.
It might be worth taking a moment to examine what you just said. You just lost Ursa. A woman who stood at your side and could easily be described as strong, shrewd, and capable. It's pretty clear how you felt about her. And now you're asking me to take her place. Is this a job offer or a proposition?
Yeah.
By the sun, you do indeed share much with Ursa. Including a withering eye for foolishness. Please, accept my apologies. Seems I'm getting ahead of myself. I need some time to resolve my feelings. But you had something urgent to discuss?
Yeah, by the way, you know that you're having a really bad crisis about that your loved one has just died and now you're without a vanguard. Yeah, by the way, there's someone coming to try and murder your entire city.
Were you and Ursa...
First, let's dig it in.
I suppose it's obvious how I feel. How I felt about her. She didn't just give me advice. She gave me strength. But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Karja and Oseram and Meridian were unsteady as it was. The
You're the
union
king!
of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city.
I suppose.
And probably war with the clans.
Did anyone know?
Only one. Dervahl. He wanted Ursa, but she rejected him.
Why you didn't kill her?
And so jealousy became yet another of his hateful motivations.
So yeah, he didn't kill her because of that.
What exactly will happen to Dervahl?
He will die.
He'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his expedition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it. My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imaginings. What a waste. Dervahl is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
Yeah, by the way, Helis is coming.
Helis is preparing to attack Meridian. It could come at any time.
By the sun. Wait a moment. I want Murad to hear this.
Aloy, the Sun King tells me that you bring grave news.
A bit.
Please, tell us what you know.
The Eclipse will attack soon, from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them. God, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
Oh shit.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
Good.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy. Allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused.
What about it, dude?
If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us.
Me too.
Now, it will take time to prepare our
The
defenses.
sharp stand up.
Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy.
Hi.
Preparations are underway on the ridge of defenses in Nether Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
Ridge.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
Good. Fire.
The Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
Okay.
I will.
What happens now?
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
What level's this quest? 34. I'm what, 28? Be a little bit difficult. Right from below. Right, so let's review preparations at the ridge.
What did we do to deserve this?
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
Where are we coming from? The west? The jewel?
Well... thing.
Get out of the street! The enemy is here!
Plus, if I go to the Spire now as well, I can talk to the Nora who've travelled up, which I can only assume is the War Chief and her brother. Or son? I honestly can't remember now. One or the other. Get in. Go. His defenses better be good.
Imagine living anywhere else.
Won't find better wares.
Wrap them up there.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
Had to take over my brother's
Yep, I'm
ship.
guessing so.
Sure as the sun's rising, he's off courting that noble.
Aloy.
Hello, Teb.
I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Nope.
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it.
Huh.
We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts.
Cool.
Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
The Sun King's grown too soft. Too much Oseram influence at the palace. What's he thinking, letting Dervahl win?
Some Oseram girl applied to the city guard the other day. Amazing.
So I've got to get up there. And how do you do that?
Good. I can use this.
Sobek's journal's just started. Construct inspection of Gaia Prime site. Construction is well underway. A reactor is installed. Plans for control room, Miami Starship bridges, and those cheesy old sci-fi vids. Spent the last week in the Bryce site designing ZO's project labs, drawing up protocols. The base will be the base where repurposing was huge. Plenty of room, workspace and residence blocks. Blah blah blah. Then I'll fly back to the ZO site. Hera's promised delivery of the QB lattices by noon. Expect Mark 1 will take 2 weeks to machine, assemble and test. I aim to launch Gaia lots of jargon. I'm just quickly skimming these through. My voice doesn't feel good enough to be able to just read the entire thing. Cool. How the hell do I get up there? Don't expect I can just climb up these. They look only for sliding down.
Perfect weather for a walk. At least you don't put on airs.
Seriously, how do I get up there?
Arrested 2 for disorderly conduct last night. You don't want to know what they were doing.
She was incredible. Stopped Dervahl without breaking a sweat. I had no idea the Nora were so fierce.
Yeah, because it just slides me down here.
Huh.
So you must be Aloy then. I thought there'd be more of you.
Okay.
More of me.
Thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a ringlet. Don't get me wrong, you're very well struck.
Well, thank
Do
you.
all Oseram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Inopportune? Battle hasn't even started yet. Petra Forge woman. I hail from the Free Heat. I'll be heading back in the next dust storm. Murad asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
Need me to test one out?
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then.
Ah, it's ace. That's fantastic. I need like 100 of them, please. And for me to be able to carry it everywhere. Let's go up to the spire and have a look at their fortifications. See how well we're going to fare against these. While I think about it. More of you, more of you. Hell yeah, full ammo. Also, I have been up here. I came up here 2 casts ago, 2 days ago. And there was nothing up there. I was wondering if there was a later point in the game where it actually became vital. It seemed a bit weird to put a big open space, quite well detailed and loads of stuff everywhere, if they were never planning on putting people there. Good to see that my assumptions were correct. I expect the final battle is probably going to happen in this arena. Hey, Vol!
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time.
Aw, sweet.
And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're
Pretty
here.
safe assumption.
So am I.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Karja. Karja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Karja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys dressed like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
Let's not get cocky, boys.
Hi.
Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower.
Maybe.
What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's big.
No shit.
It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit him like a hammer till he can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian.
Damn straight.
And we're here for you.
Aw, sweet. You've got so many boys who are after her.
Only if we win.
How's she ever gonna choose? So sweet.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These cards are in their frilled armor.
Hello,
like
Sona.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Cool. Right, is there any other things what I can do to at least level up a little bit? Hunting grounds, corrupted zones, tutorials. I've already done all the tall necks. I'm 6 levels under leveled, technically. And with no healing gear. Go do a few little bits. Even if I only get to 29, I feel like I'd have a better chance. Whoop. This way.
Good for an old remedy. This must be Ronamon's family estate.
Come on, over here. You're dead. Come here. You're dead. Hey Taki, how you doing? And yeah, the beard's got a little bit wilder since last time. Oh, you're dead.
I wonder what made these machines attack without warning.
Sounds like me all the time. Oh, nothing, just
I need to
putting
get
work.
over and look at that thing.
How on earth have you managed to do that? Something in here. How do I get in here? There we go.
That device is sending out a signal. Could be what attracted the machines.
What thing he had in his hand?
Okay, that should cut the signal. But someone put this here to call in the machines. And kill everyone on the estate.
How to go?
Inside.
Yeah, I know that feeling. That dead boar. Give me your stuff. Hello?
Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Hi! Oh, thank you. I didn't really believe anyone was coming for me. I think everyone else is dead.
I found a lure. I think someone might have put it here deliberately to draw in the machines. Did your father have enemies?
Oh no, Branham and my brother.
A cat
At first
meowing
there was
from behind a
gambling,
door.
then stealing, then extortion. He swore vengeance when we kicked him out.
It was Ronamon who begged me to come. He needed the machines cleared out to claim the property.
That murderous snake. We can't let him...
Can't let me do what, sister?
Hi.
Claim my inheritance?
We shared a crash, murderer. Have you no honor?
I guess not. But I will have this estate.
When you meet Father in the next life, tell him I'm enjoying his money. As for you, this little device will summon more machines. A lot easier than killing them myself.
That's fantastic. Damn straight. What a dickhead. Before I talk to you, loot.
I'm glad there are good people like you in the world. It helps to make up for scum like my brother. My father was always generous in his gratitude. A family tradition I would like to continue. Take this. I hope it will help you in your travels.
Reward boxes. Hell yeah. I have so much. No, stop centering on me. Literally what my life was for ages, that. Like, oh, I can't be arsed doing this, I'll just put it off. And then it comes up again. Oh, I'll just put it off again. And again. And again. And again. Yeah, I'm not so bad. Just tired from work. Excited to finish this though. I think this is literally the final mission, what I'm about to do.
They're about to attack?
Being back at work's really doing its number on me. I think it's the final mission. I could be wrong.
Please, not again. Damn him. And the Karja in shadow. They're here.
Is it Helis?
I work for a company called Dunelm. I'm a forklift driver for them. Well, for the last 2 weeks I've been the forklift driver for them. I took back my old position while one of the guys is away on holiday. But usually I just do like work the delivery.
Empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
Left a lot unfinished. There's no way back from here. Tell you what, I'll run back to that fire and I'll make a separate save. Just in case this is a bit too much. Yeah, forklift. FLT truck driver. was generally what I was doing. But yeah.
The enemy is marching on the city.
When I went off for, God, 8 months with the whole depression and yada yada, someone in company basically took my place on the door, and he's been on holiday for last week, and he's remainder of this week. I'm usually getting to work at like 12 o'clock at the latest, like midday, and yeah, I'm now having to go in for 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm not used to getting up this early. I bump into things all the time. As long as you don't actually cause damage, you're fine. Here we go.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you?
The trick to bumping into things is making sure that you can hide where you're bumped.
Silence? Are you there?
Yeah.
Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
I'm feeling a hell of a lot better now. Seem to have got my head into quite a good place. I'm just battling the physical fatigue from working all the time.
There are signs from the west.
Hi!
Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
I have all the best work advice. I don't know what you're on about. Couldn't think of it, at one point I was supposed to be helping the newcomers of the company. Yeah, they've got a lot of bad habits now, thanks to me. Well, fortunately I'm in a great position of, if I break something, I could just write it off and then just bin it. None the wiser.
What is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Holy shit.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire!
Will the guns hold them back?
Yeah, I guess we are.
No! Rally the vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns.
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
Damn straight, not this time. Super badass!
Should have fought me in the sun ring then.
Oh shit. Kinda wish I'd got more healing stuff about now. Yep. Should have got more healing stuff. Well, this fight's going to be interesting.
You won't survive.
Crafting. Sounds about right.
You have fixed it enough.
You should have fought me in a sun ring then.
Guess what? Nope.
Only endless night awaits you. Meridian must run red to be cleansed.
Oh shit. Guess what? Traps. Health booster.
The end is
Falls before the shadow.
Accept it. Accept your weakness.
I'll take his armor off then. Don't think I can. Set up more traps.
He's quick.
Come and get me. Is that all the damage it did to him?
Blocked again.
Really do with picking up that weapon at the back.
If the Deathbringers keep firing, this bridge will go.
Good. Let them keep firing. Drop him off.
Can't let him in close.
Doing like no damage.
Bridge can't take much more of this.
Aha!
It's giving way.
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down.
Whee!
I am chosen. You came from nothing.
I came from everything, my friend. Rich coming from you.
A savage cannot understand destiny.
Right, if I try and get up onto the stairwell, you'll have to follow.
Die beneath the sun.
See ya. I had like 1 HP.
Chosen. This was not meant to be.
Oh. Yeah, guess what? You're gonna die. I hope this hurts.
Chosen. Hades only chose you because you're a fool. A sadistic butcher, too stupid to see you were being used. Your own life was a failure. And soon,
yeah, Aloy.
No one will even remember you. Turn your face to the sun and think about that.
Yeah. Love that you had to turn away then as well. You looked at the screen for like a second and just went, right, Nathan, he literally just, he's playing through this. Whoa! He's playing through this at the minute. And he just walked in, quickly saw the screen and just went, nope. Well, to be fair, she is harsh, but this guy did, like, kill her father, or her father figure, so. He's a dick. God, I've got so many modifications. Yeah. Or it was by his orders that Rost died. Potions!
Meridian! Hold the line!
Where do you need me?
Take up a cannon! On the platform!
Oh shit. Whenever the oven gets turned on, the screen freezes. Wait for me to get back. There we go.
Time to go.
Basically, the electrics in this house are a piece of shit, to put it nice and plainly. So whenever the oven gets turned on, or like the fridge goes into like where the fans get triggered, the screen basically turns itself off. Retarded. It seriously is. This cannon's ace.
South! They're coming from the south!
that another Deathbringer? Yep. It's basically the electrics in the house are faulty.
Don't want to be here when that hits.
Seriously, this cannon is ace. Yeah, he started doing it ever since we had the floods. So I think the floods have kind of done more damage to the house than we first thought. Whoa, hello. Die. Seriously, I want like 100 of these cannons.
That'll help.
A wall in the attack. Lower your arms, but be wary.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
Give me all the healing items, please. All of them. Reach level 31. Cool.
Raise arms again, west.
Pretty much. But, nah, we had essentially a freak flood in the city where I'm from, and it just annihilated the town. We've never had floods, or like at least not for a couple of 100 years. We've not had floods in this city, and it basically just destroyed us. We weren't prepared at all. It's alright, I've got healing items now. Oh shit.
Here it comes. Better move.
Shit. Move tower. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, these glint hawks are gonna piss me off. Die! Yeah. Oh my days. Bugger! Better not have to do the entire fight over. I should be at that defend point.
A wall in the attack.
Thank you. 4.
Pull your arms, but be wary.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
Raise arms again.
Gotta get to another platform.
Jesus. Get dunked on. Come on. This is just ridiculous. Going. Right, here come the Glint Hawks. Him. The bellow back gone. Thank you. Level up. I see a Thunderhawk. No, pick up the cannon. off of there. Jesus Christ. Down he comes. Yeah, eat shit and die. That was a bit intense. Jesus. And there's Hades.
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
Deb?
My oh, mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they?
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Deb. I've gotta go.
Well... bugger. Right. Just mental. Come on. So like Frodo's vision from Lord of the Rings. The Shire on fire. How is it on fire in the middle of water? Not argue semantics.
Turns away from a challenge.
Rest now, Lysander.
Just mental. love the fact that this mission's called The Face of Extinction. Oh, shit.
Hades is transmitting.
No. Shit. Consuming for biomass. Jesus Christ. So basically now we're on a timer.
If Hades has started the signal, it must have gotten through the defenses. Nora. Baron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
Go, Aloy, go.
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. I knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Yeah, no shit, it's not gonna be easy. This is less than easy. This is like biblical annihilation.
Aloy!
They're alive.
It's Aloy! Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
My fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
The metal devil must fall.
I should stock up.
Yes.
Last chance.
Give me stuff. Potions. Right. Extra freeze. An extra shock. Well, this is it. See what level the quest Face of Extinction is. 36 and I'm 32, 4 levels under.
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for.
We've got 11 minutes to kill this in.
Execute.
The Deathbringer seeks you alone.
Okay, here it comes.
So that's one component off. Slowly work off this other cannon.
It's brought more of the corrupted, Aloy.
All of you, focus on the new machines! We got them! Braves!
There goes one more of its guns. Whoa! Move, 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 move!
Execute.
Aloy, it's ignoring us. Going for you.
Take more than you to stop me.
Where did its gun fall?
Time enough to beat the machines back.
Three of them ready. Seriously, where the hell did its other cannon land? Jesus Christ, this is one hell of a battle.
Intensify aggression.
Look out, Aloy! Incoming!
Oh shit. Knock multiple. Shit.
Getting wrapped around here.
On it.
Jesus Christ. Back to hard points. Another hard point down.
We've got time. Still got time.
Come on, let your cores out, your feckin' legs. You need to cool off by now.
That's it. My way's clear.
It's down! Time to do what you came for, Aloy.
Not before I loot things. Fuck you. My days, that was intense. I'm gonna pick up everything I can. Don't care what it is, it's now mine. Craft everything I can. All the health. Wait for Nathan to go back upstairs as well. Well, here we go. I love that we had a timer for the fight. And now the fight's over, I'm just lollygagging about, picking herbs. It's just like, oh yeah, take as long as you want.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Oh, this is trippy.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Hell yeah. Run. Hell yeah. The guard is like, I've just been hooked by the king. Oh. Painting the inside of his pants white.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds.
It's her house.
Because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care. And that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care.
No.
She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
He died
You
on the
often
bench
tell
outside a
stories of your
house.
mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
A flower shape of focus. Fantastic. I'm glad they didn't pull the oh, your mother's still alive card. I'm glad they rounded it off that way. My God, what a game. I mean, the combat, perfect. Movement mechanics, perfect. The way that the machines reacted. The AI itself. Jesus Christ, this is good. And that ending. The fact that you get the final words from Elizabeth and she turned around and said that she wanted a daughter, that essentially everything you were was exactly how she imagined you being. Spectacular. Honestly spectacular. I'm actually lost for words. I've waited for a game like this for so long. An open world which can really pull me in. I mean, Witcher does it, but I got so easily distracted from Witcher by stuff like Destiny, Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid's another one which was fantastic like this. But everything else I kind of got drawn away from. This, literally, I'd wake up every morning and just be like, I want to get through this game. I want to play it more. I want to do more. If anything, that's the mark of a... Essentially, I'm not going to call the game perfect. It had flaws. Like the few times that I fell through textures, I fell into the map. Sometimes the camera was a little bit finicky because honestly it would have been nice to have a lock-on method for a lot of the enemies. But other than that, I can't really think of anything which is actually at fault in this game. There was one or two janky voice actors. That doesn't bother me. I mean, this game looks beautiful. This is... What you've been watching is on a PS4 standard. A lot of other streamers are playing on the PS4 Pro with all its updated stuff. And honestly, it looks no different. It looks just as good. So, I don't know how they've managed to make a PS4 game look this good. This looks as if it should be on PC. Which obviously the way they've done it is limit it to 30 frames a second. But that doesn't bother me. I've played consoles for long enough now that 30 frames will never bother me. Granted, games like Dark Souls where it goes, oh no, it's not 30 frames, it's about 20. That can get to me. There was very little wrong with this game. I mean, it really is a masterpiece of what you can do on current hardware of consoles. And the fact that you could have taken all of the graphics out of it, made it look shit, and it would have still played and felt fantastic. What more do you want from a game? I know for a fact what I'm going to do, because I'm wanting to get back into streaming Final Fantasy 15. I want to complete that as well. I'm probably, that second save what I made, I'm probably going to go back off-cast and do all the collectibles, get everything, and like pick up this game every so often. Like when I've got the power cells for the power armor, I might fire it up and then you guys can see it as well. But I could see me losing a lot of hours to this game off-cast, where I don't have to think about talking, essentially being an entertainer, which is what streaming essentially boils down to. I could just focus and just get lost in the game. Which there's a few points I was actually watching some of my old, some of the first casts of this game. I was literally sat there like that. I wasn't saying a word, I was just... because of how good this game is. Yeah, Taki. That... yeah. Oh. You'll be able to go back on the VOD on here to see the ending, but the ending was perfect for this game. I couldn't really have expected more. Can I just say as well, Teddy's a massive dick. I'm still pissed off about that. Found out yesterday and I'm still pissed off about it. The ending, it was kind of, you defeated the big bad, you stopped Hades from... Hades is essentially an extinction protocol. It was this failsafe built into the system that's supposed to repopulate the Earth. You managed to stop it, and you get the lovely, we're on the side, and everyone starts cheering because it's an amazing thing. But it's more the Aloy was always searching where a... Really? Elizabeth... Aloy was always searching for where Elizabeth was, hoping that either she was still alive or she could find a body. So she's managing to ride there, she's found where the house is, and instead of pulling the she's still alive, or there's no body, all these questions, they literally just left the body. She was just sat in front of her house, trying to just accept the end of days. And you're listening to a recording of her talking about what she was like as a child, and Gaia asking, if you were to have a kid, what would you want your kid to be? Like, how would you want your kid to grow up? And essentially everything she described is how Aloy was. She was curious, she was smart, she was ruthless. And instead of going, "Oh Mum, how lovely to see you," it kind of gave you the whole... She managed to get something out of it because she picked up a... what looked like it would flick open, like a... you know, like the old picture brooch bracelet, necklaces even. It looked like it was one of them, but she didn't even dare open it. She just held that. She's got something to relate to her mother about, and that's the one, locket. And she looked content. The fact that she knew where her mum was, the fact that she's got something to remember her mum by. Fantastic. The worship door inside the mother's heart is where you were born. Or born. You were created. You were essentially... They stowed away some of Elizabeth's DNA and they... In the past, but it's future to us, they actually perfected cloning and kind of making people from DNA. So essentially, it activated the protocol to birth you, and that's where you first find out essentially how you were born and why you were just outside of that door, why you were just left there. Oh. It's just too good. And I like as well, after that scene of where she's walked out, she's found everything, everyone's praising her, calling her the anointed one, bowing down to her, and she couldn't let it, she didn't let any of it go to her head. She just turned around and went, "Just get off your knees, I don't want any of this. You're not worshipping me, end of. I'm just another person." I'm just hoping there's another scene after the credits. Which most games do follow the Marvel system of, well, here's the ending, here's the credits, secret hidden ending. But one of my theories about the game isn't confirmed yet. I thought because of the way that they replicated and everything, that the big bad essentially was Ted's offspring. Right, I'm gonna... Oh, another... Okay. Yeah, I was expecting... Well, I was thinking maybe because of the way that Ted got portrayed towards the end of the game, Ted Faro, who basically built all the Doomsday machines and sent them rampaging. I'm actually trying to remember his name. I hated him that much. But he, I was thinking maybe he was Ted's DNA reincarnated into another human. And that's why you two were butting heads so much, because your mother and Elizabeth and Ted were constantly butting heads. I was wondering if they were going to try and like pull on that thread, go, well, you've been created from her, he's been created from him, it's inevitable that you two were going to fight. And the fact that it was constantly turning around saying, I'm destined to do this, which is what Ted always used to say. But it doesn't look as if they did do that. And once again, I daren't skip the credits. So I'm just going to let this go. To be honest, as well, the guys deserve it. Like, the amount of hard work they must have put into this game is unreal. And they deserve every single penny they get. I can't even... I'm actually trying to, like, pull thoughts from my head of, well, maybe if they did this... Well, maybe if they did this. I don't have any of them. Like, it was kind of the right amount of everything boiled into one story. Cheers. yeah, I prefer it when streamers what I watch leave the credits running. I mean, yeah, granted, I'm broadcasting to essentially you. To them, they could be broadcasting to 5,000 people. They deserve the recognition of the 5,000 people watching, sort of thing. Yeah, I really can't think of anything I wish that this game had. I like that they brought ancient weapons into it, so like machine guns and stuff like that, but they weren't littered everywhere. It couldn't have been like a main weapon. They were kind of power weapons to be picked up and used every so often. That was quite a nice touch, because they could have really gone overkill on that. And the fact that one of the most powerful weapons in the game was actually made by the people of this advanced time. The Carja. It's that thing, launching firebombs. Oh, that was good. No, now I've actually got 2 reasons to turn around to people and go, no, you need to buy a PS4. You need to get Bloodborne, and you need to get this. I don't give a shit how many people turn around and go, oh, but my PC's so much better, why would I waste money on a console? It's not wasting money. I actually don't know who that is. Search Google. But the name did sound familiar. What's she been in? I don't think I've seen anything with her in. Might have watched App. No, I like that games are doing this direction as well, where they're actually getting actors in to mocap everything. Adds such a good dynamic to it. And once again, going back to the whole, well, PC, blah, blah, blah. This is why Xbox have lost. Case in point, Horizon Zero Dawn. You know what the worst bit right now is? I kinda need a Wii, but I don't want to run away from this. They do that quite often. They mocap someone else's face and a different actor. Maybe just because they wanted to make us seem American. And the Danish accent is quite a strong accent. It's the only reason I could imagine they wanted, because obviously Elizabeth was American. It's the only reason I could see them doing it. Who was her voice actor? The map, I believe, was based... There's a set of coordinates which appear early on in the game when you wake up in the womb of the mountain. Those... DualShock 4 disconnected again. Don't care. I think I remember it's Colorado? Somewhere in Colorado. They do mention it a few times. Yeah, here's every real-world location in Horizon Zero Dawn. Colorado Springs. It's set near Denver. What bothered you about it? Yeah, because that was the Ring of Metal. I can kind of see where you're coming from with that, but this game is supposed to... The way that the story explains it is that Gaia learns how to basically replicate plants and stuff, but they will change based on her learning. So maybe she... Maybe it's one of those, she's exceeded our nature sort of thing. The only reason I can think why there's some anomalies like that. Oh, it's supposed to take place over all of Colorado. Monument Valley is the Arizona-Utah border. It has Utah in it. But yeah, it's a mixture of Colorado and Utah. But yeah, I remember when I didn't pick up on it the first time to actually think of searching for the real life location. See whether the coordinates they give are actually real coordinates. But I was watching... I think it was Adam Coble. I think I was watching his and he literally turned around to his chat and said, "Look, I'm not going to be able to look now, but can one of you copy down these coordinates and find out where this is?" And yeah, it was Colorado. Which is a smart system. The fact that they've actually made like a real life place into such a fantasy world. Yeah, and literally the coordinates appear once. Once in the entire game. If you miss them, you'll never know. And there's, speaking on small, minor irks about the game, I've heard a few people say this, and I was a little bit kind of twinged by it. The fact that she's called Aloy, one letter away from Alloy, hence my title. And the fact that your father was called Rost is really one letter away from Rust. But luckily the rest of the names didn't really follow suit, so I don't think Val, no, Teersa, no. I can't think of any like metallic or technological things. What Teersa? Yeah, and Frost as well for Rost, because he's in the snow. Oh, the names actually have a meaning. Cool. I'll do that after the cast. I'll go through and give myself a massive lore dump. Does that translate across, like, all of Osram and the Karja as well, or is it only the Nora where the names have meaning? Or did they actually expand it across the entire thing? Nickname for redhead person. Acronym for kind of a... Strange. No, I'll definitely have to have a look at that after a while. Well, after the cast, I say. Because the Karja are all about the sun. I'd imagine they would. Yeah, there'll be one some Reddit. There'll be like 8 different renditions on Reddit. Because, as we all know, Reddit is the great oracle for knowledge. These credits have taken like 15 minutes. I mean, I'm all for showing them, but there is a limit. Sony Interactive Entertainment Asia. Katsuhiko Murase, Vice President. Cool. Assistant Producer, Winnie Tang. Cloud Ding. Strange. Your princess flower. Let's have a look what mine would be. The only unfortunate thing is, my name is also shared by a slightly famous footballer now, so... All deriving from the Old English rod, meaning a clearing in the woods. Also, incidentally, my name's like heavily Greek, or at least my last name's heavily Greek. Meaning in history, from the name of which the river flows through countries of blah blah blah. And it is derived from the meaning descend or flow down. So I'm flow down. I'm flow down clearing in woodland. If this is anything to be believed. The first name. also in this country, basically means bimbo with big boobs. This is a famous celebrity personality. Yeah, pretty much. If behind the name is anything to go by. But literally, my name is made up of 2 countries' names and Alexander the Great. I'm from, like, all over the place. See what Alexander meaning is. Which meant defending men, from the Greek, to defend, help. Cool. So I'm a flow down, defending men, clearing in the woods. Yeah, I always, when I was growing up, I always preferred my middle name to my first name anyway. I'd have rather it gone that way around. But obviously my mother's wisdom put it this way around. Very silly, isn't it? The progression of my name. Or, maybe if I put it the other way around. Let's think, if I put my last name as middle is basically just push my... Yeah, just push my first name right to the end, I could be the defender of men in a woodland clearing from flowing down. Yeah. I never really took stock into what my name means. I've been told by multiple different religions that my name means something different, and it's like, great! Just a name, it's what you call me by. I'll let you into a little secret. If I play Skyrim on stream, I'll name myself that. Defender of men in clearing of wood from flowing down. That'll be how I address people when I enter cities and towns. Kirsty just made a good point. She said if it's in a certain order, essentially I could be like a beaver. Yeah. I was thinking that. It's alright, we've got to be near the end anyway. Seeing as they're going through like where they've outsourced work to. Yeah, because my name is a woodland clearing which protects men from things that flow down. Essentially, I make a dam. So I'm a beaver. I just put my name, like, each name, and then name meaning. They are a little bit evil. I'll be 1 second. There we go. Flicking a light on. He's just built the dam a little bit further up. Oh yeah. One sec. So, about getting those 100 points for letting these credits run. Something exciting better fucking happen. I mean, sat here for 20 minutes reading people's names. At least he was smart enough to rebuild somewhere completely different. Yeah, I'll give you 50 of those points back because I may have made an error in judgment for how long these credits could be. Oh. No, I thought because the singing had stopped that it was the end. Oh my days. Oh, here we go. Symbols. This means the end. There's my name again. I really do need to get the screen name on this changed. I'm not just putting my... Well, to be honest, even that, people just turn around and go, what, you're a footballer? Nope. They'll just target that, like, that poor guy's house. They're sharing the same name as me. He's actually younger than me as well. He's like 22. Here we go. There better be something. Yeah! Worth the wait. Come on.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
He's a dick. Horizon 2. They've set themselves up for the sequel. And I'm 24. Oh no, yeah. I agree, that was a good ending. But that was very Marvel-esque. Of, the heroes have saved everything. Yay! And at the end go, but the bad guy's got something to say about that. And sorry for hitting my mic then. If it was loud. old man. Jesus Christ. Congratulations on defeating Hades and protecting Gaia's dream of Earth Reborn. Just because you've completed Aloy's main story doesn't mean you have finished the game. You are free to continue exploring and complete any unfinished quests and activities. The state of the world has been restored to just before the looming shadow, prior to the final battle for Meridian. You keep all loot and experience from your successful playthrough. Thank you for playing. It's all good. I get called old man by all my mates as well, so it's all good. Yeah, happy birthday in 3 days. Because I don't think I'll be online. I'll give you a happy birthday ahead of time. So that was Horizon Zero Dawn. Absolutely fantastic. Yes, I want to override. And that signifies the end of my cast today. No, I haven't done all the side quests. I've done a few of them, but that's what like I said, I'm probably going to do that off cast. Because I'm wanting to get back into Final Fantasy 15. I literally put 15 down for this. So I'm going to get back into 15. That's what I'll be starting with tomorrow. Maybe just occasionally coming back to Horizon every so often to do some of the side missions. But I really want to get dug into Final Fantasy now. So, yeah, cheers for coming out. If any of you are new, I'd very much appreciate if you'd hit the follow button on here and on Twitter. And subscribe on YouTube. I'm actually putting this entire playthrough on YouTube as we speak. That's why I started at like 3 o'clock. I'll be live tomorrow, probably around the same time. I finish at like 1:30, so I can get back, relax for a little bit, and then I'll be going on to that, and then playing Final Fantasy 15. So hopefully I shall see you guys later. Bye bye.
Hero, I wanna be a hero. Oh, the hero comes, I can hear the drums and a horse is drawn to the